Merry Christmas for the last day out there, but at the meantime, Bitcoin has seen a significant correction towards the downside and right now is retesting one of the most important support levels out there in this entire trend. So I will be talking about this level, about the liquidation heat map. Where is the liquidity laying in the market right now to see what we're expecting, what is going to be the next move for Bitcoin. I will talk about some news that we right now need to discuss on today's update video and many more important charts. So don't forget to slap up that like button back above 700 likes, and with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the minute short term on Bitcoin. So like we can currently see, Bitcoin has seen another significant move towards the downside, but right now here on that 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is actually creating a bullish divergence since the price action for Bitcoin is forming a lower low and the RSI is forming a clear higher low. So Bitcoin is indeed creating right now a bullish divergence on the imminent short term, but the main reason why I'm not necessarily panicking right now on the imminent short term is of course due to the fact that the Bitcoin BlackRock spot ETF is about to come, but I will talking more about this very important news later in today's video, so make sure to keep watching. So on the imminent short term, what we also can currently see is that still the liquidity remains to be on the top side, and we're seeing it worth an approximately 900 million US dollars in Bitcoin short positions going to be getting wiped out if Bitcoin reaches that 44.6k level. But a thing that really is worrying me a little bit here is that altcoins are heavily getting longed here out there in the entire market, and also Bitcoin is heavily getting longed on several exchanges, and due to that the funding rates are extremely high. And yes, usually once funding rates are extremely high, it means that the top is near or the top is in. But personally, it looks like no one is really willing to stop to be longing Bitcoin, and they are just paying the premium price to be opening up their position. Bitcoin right now as well on that 4 hourly time frame is sitting maybe at one of the most important support levels out there. It is this upward sloping support line. You can clearly see every single time Bitcoin so far has been retesting this exact level, we have seen a bounce from it for the last 3 times at least. And right now Bitcoin is once again retesting this exact level, so this is a very important level to pay attention towards. Maybe Bitcoin is even creating this downward sloping resistance line from the top side and creating a massive consolidation pattern, but in my opinion I'm approaching it as a horizontal level of resistance, and we're creating somewhat of an ascending triangle. So this is very important support for Bitcoin, and if we really break below this level, that is a point where I would really start to worry a little bit here, because if Bitcoin breaks this support level right here, we're definitely most likely going to be looking for lower targets. And I mean, if I'm going to be approaching Bitcoin from a horizontal perspective, we right now broke below this very important box right here, and the next support for Bitcoin is sitting around 42.3k. At least that is where the big support is laying. But we do right now also know that on the imminent short term, we're creating a bullish divergence. We are having the big level of support that has been providing support for Bitcoin for already over 34 days in a row, and ever since we retested level, the uptrend was getting initiated. So I don't really think that this is going to be an easy level to break below of, and if we break below this level here, to be very clear, I do think potentially we could be heading lower. And for everyone who's been watching the channel for quite a while that already knows, I mean, I still have my big trade orders set up around 39.7k. I am not necessarily expecting that these are going to get filled up here, but if I do get the opportunity to be opening up a massive long position around the 39.7k, I would definitely take it with both hands. Why? Is because I personally still believe that we are going to be having a final push towards the upside, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the video. But if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video, where you can currently claim an insane deposit bonus worth 40,000 US dollars, and on top of that you could claim a free 1,000 US dollars if you sign up an account using the link below, complete KYC, and deposit $100 in your first 7 days. And if you can't trade on BYBIT, you can check out bitfinex, where you could also trade without KYC, and you could get a free 10% cashback on everything you deposit. Let me right now explain about why I don't really think that this is the best time to be panicking on Bitcoin. I mean, on the larger things of it all, it is just a minor correction towards the downside, and I honestly do really think we are going to be having that final push up towards the upside once the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF is coming close towards acceptance. Right now, we're only 8 days out before we're entering the window of acceptance for the Bitcoin BlackRock spot ETF. That is literally nothing. We're almost there. And just yesterday as well, the SEC is literally stating that if you want to have a chance of approval in the first wave, you just have to file before the December the 29th. So due to that, we're also clearly seeing that it is going to be very likely that we're going to get that Bitcoin spot ETF. And I mean, due to the fact that BlackRock is even buying an additional 10 million US dollars on the 3rd of January, 2 days before the window opens for acceptance, makes also the case only more and more likely that we are actually going to see that Bitcoin spot ETF. And I can guarantee you there's going to be a massive amount of hype in the market and even more buy pressure once the ETF is going to get launched. All this new money, this old money from these older people from Wall Street is going to be flowing into Bitcoin, and this is going to be doing something with the price that many are not expecting. So yes, right now in the immediate short term, we're running in towards resistance. The Bitcoin dominance is seeing a slight decrease, but altcoins are having a run. But still, I do think that Bitcoin is going to be having a takeover season once that ETF comes in the spotlight again and once it is going to get accepted. So that is what I'm currently looking at. I mean, for the imminent short term, there are not a lot of new things we can currently see here. I mean, right now, potentially on the daily time frame, it looks to be that Bitcoin is creating a new symmetrical triangle, but we have not seen the breakout yet here. I mean, Bitcoin is still trading on support. We have not broken the support yet so far. We've not broken the resistance on the top side. We're just waiting for that next move to get initiated. And if you get a trade right now in the right place, you could make a ton of money. And literally right now, Bitcoin is sitting on that support line where I think many people will get fooled, because people think, oh, Bitcoin is once again coming down here. We should be worried because it broke below this very important support box right here. But to be very honest, we are right now retesting this 34-day uptrend that you need to be paying attention towards. So make sure to do whatever you want with this information, but I think it's very important to be looking at the support line. I don't see a breakout yet here. I am still waiting for that next move to get initiated, and once it gets initiated, guys, we are going to be seeing another massive move for Bitcoin. So it's going to be happening anytime soon. Give it maximum like 1 to 2 weeks before the big move is going to be happening, but it is happening anytime soon. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video. I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's update video, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.